All right, all right. Peace, peace. Haki Ami, the success scholar, honorable one, Asafo. Thank you all for tuning in, listen in. Yeah. I just wanted to do this piece here. Uh, I do wish to thank people that wish to first and foremost promote the Asafo movement. Of course, I have been one of the brothers instrumentally involved with the development of many of these scholars here. And at this time, I want to just mention that unfortunately, this Asafo conference, it may have missed the mark on some levels. And let me just, truly explain why. First and foremost, we as a community, we tend to be too shattered. We're shattered in all little pieces, and you know, any little small fragmented disagreement can cause us to be separated, and we don't truly have the luxury of being that disunified. And so, what I would like to suggest and encourage first and foremost is that uh, everyone, you are going to have to support the Success Scholar movement and support my presentation, Seven Steps to Overcoming Psychological and Economic Enslavement. I do believe, and I'll affirmatively attest that I believe that over 500,000 individuals need to see this presentation that I laid out. And I believe sincerely that okay, thanks, Father. Uh, so I believe again that we need for individuals to show up at this 10,000 Black Men's March coming to Washington, D.C. I will be speaking there the on this Thursday evening with several other esteemed scholars, several other esteemed individuals. Dr. Claude Anderson will be present. CEO Mike Roberts, Dr. Boyce Watkins, Brother Greg Harris. Uh, who else? Who else? Was it someone else? I believe uh, Mr. Skinner. He will be presenting. So I believe and I affirmatively attest that when you have these different conferences, it is overdue time that everyone needs to hear some of the Success Scholar teachings and messages. And so I'm simply saying, for those who may not know, there was a conference in Atlanta with several great teachers, including Mwalimu Baruti, who perhaps I'm sure I've probably read more than his books than everybody that was present there, and Master Teacher Ashwa Kwesi, who I resurrected his career in the Baltimore area, brought him there 3 times, as well as took him up to New York uh, with King Simon, who we more on more than one occasion. So we partnered to do that. But I'm simply saying at this time, if you're going to have a conference like that, you need to organize and demonstrate some operational unity to ensure that you're pushing towards the 10,000 Black Men March, where several strong, intelligent, the most sophisticated, and the most experienced warriors, scholar, teachers are going to be present, and they're going to lay out some key analysis of this time. Some of the greatest organizers in our history, some of the greatest scholars of this time. And this is why I was asked to present there. The right individuals know who's doing the real work. And so I'm not sure if word has gotten around down in Atlanta, but sometimes I just believe that people need to start showing up, saying, asking why the success scholar's not here, huh? Yeah, he lays out a core message, a very, very, very core message that I believe sincerely that if a core number, this 500,000 individuals hear this strategic analysis and they listen to it over and over again and go back and dissect it, not no fluff, but but some serious analysis, our community will get very, very far. And so I just wanted to let everybody know, of course, that the new Asafo is here. I will be presenting. We're looking forward to the 10,000 Black Men March this starting this Wednesday. Anthony Brada will be present, the core chematologist. The premier chematologist will be there. They just getting back from Kemet. I just went over to DC at the Thurgood Marshall Center, where he laid out from Wakanda to Waset to Washington, D.C. Matter of fact, oh, that's not what's playing in the background. We was kings. Oh, nah, I'm a king now, Combs. Somebody on Periscope trying to be a joker. But nah, homie, it's about right now, homie. But nah, son, you got the wrong one here. I'm the success scholar of today, for real. So you can keep that. Look it up. Look it up. What are your ultimate goals? True freedom and growth and development. You know, humanity, healing. You know, and wisdom. That's it. So and countering the 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 destructive forces of this global system that has minimized and destroyed, you know, not just black people but other groups of people. Give me the meat and potatoes. Those are the factors. Okay. All right. Well, you can check us out at the 10,000 Black Men March, bro. I'm sure that some people will have a variety of beliefs and opinions, and I am of the understanding. I do a presentation that I believe sincerely because that many people and persons will benefit. 7 steps to overcoming economic and psychological enslavement. Many people have been manipulated in this society, have been taught to uh, to be impoverished, and unfortunately, many individuals they didn't get this from this conference. They didn't get a broad centered analysis. And so I'm just saying that it's overdue time for individuals to start inquiring about these different leaders that are out here and individuals who I've put in work for and who should have had the success scholars back, right? These leaders, they should have certainly had the success scholars back, but I'm a big grown up adult. And this is why sometimes we have to, uh, yes, I'm woke on that. Yes, sir. But very woke. But I sincerely believe that we need individuals who are wise enough and who have organized the masses of people, as I've done certainly between the Baltimore and DC and Prince George's County area. And so I'm saying that if, for instance, if these things, yeah, I got you, buddy. I got you. I understand. I've read the books. Oh yeah. So, but so I'm saying that we need, for true leadership to stand up and for true leaders to show up and wake up. And you got to build. It's time to build. So I would say stay connected to this, the Success Scholar movement. Follow me on Instagram, Success Scholar, and on Twitter, Success Scholar One. And of course, you can share, like, subscribe. That was my father texting me. I'll holler at you, Dad. So I'm a battery dying, but I'm gonna head on out. Gotta stop at the brothers event today. So, but thank you all for tuning in. And again, these are individuals who I had the highest level of respect, but I believe sincerely that you can't not invite the Success Scholar to these things. I mean, come on, man. You're starting to look like you don't want our people to move forward when you have persons of my level of scholastic analysis. So very few, very, very few, very few. And you can't talk about these things as much, so I can't go out and say certain things. So you got to be very careful. You have to be very, very diplomatic in a very undiplomatic environment. So, I do see uh, what's going on, and I know who's behind all of these things. I do study these different things, and it's really interesting. People, black people are all over the place with that issue, that question, as you say. So I do try to uh, have some balance. I'm what you call a woke black man. Is very There's a small group that most people think, yeah, yeah, I know what you mean. I know I understand that. I do, and it's a very delicate thing because many people um, many people think that they want to lump people in boxes, and I don't do that. You can't lump groups of people totally in boxes all of the time. There are certain characteristics and behaviors and attributes, but I do believe that there are particular individuals out here that you know have these ideas and these global power structures and networks and control over. Yeah, right. Yeah, yeah, you're right. You're right. I see that. I understand that. So yeah, it's you know, who controls everything, So that's what that is. So I'm gonna be out, y'all. Let me go ahead and check out of this, and I'll be back soon. I haven't been on Periscope in a while, but thank uh, my friend on here on Periscope that is engaged and is asking me some questions. So I appreciate that. But I was speaking to the YouTube people that know me, and definitely stay connected. Follow me on Instagram, Success Scholar, and on Twitter at Success Scholar One. So okay. All right. Thanks, bud. I'm out. Yeah, I'm gonna look into that. Look into that alt right there. Yeah, there's a film coming out called Race War, so check it out. Check it out. It's interesting. Yeah, yeah, right. Yeah, check it out. Check it out. Google Race War the movie. It's very interesting. Some people that you may know. Matter of fact, uh, Spencer is going to be in that film. So check it out. All right, I'm out, y'all. Richard Spencer, that's the name. I swear, man. How do I stop this? Oh, shoot.